beach maybe this weekend or sometime in the next month, trying to squeeze in those last summer trips, Jacqueline. But even if you're doing a staycation this week, it seems like a lot more manageable, tolerable weather than what we had last week.
Yeah, things are looking a lot better as we head into the next couple of days, but then even by late week, some changes start to occur. So here's a look outside. First warning radar network, we're in the mid to upper 60s. As we're looking outside at our rainfall totals from yesterday, well, we got about a half of an inch in some spots at our weather stations. In Greensboro, we reported about a fifth of an inch of rain, nearly half an inch of rain in Winston-Salem. You can see, though, not everybody ended up with those good, healthy downpours, but one area of interest is Randolph County. And this kind of happens with some of those scattered showers and storms. The weather station in Asheboro reported no rain, but right there you see that area of bright purple indicating the moderate to high amounts of rain. And we actually have a weather spotter there who told us that about an inch of rain fell in that location. So you can see it doesn't take much of a difference in location to see a big difference in who ends up with a lot of the rain. So as we head into the day today, we have a very small chance of seeing any showers, 20% chance for a couple of sprinkles as we head through your afternoon. 84 degrees in the Piedmont Triad. It's looking like the foothills and the mountains will stay dry, temperatures in the low 80s in the foothills. In the mountains, temperatures in the mid 70s. We've got winds at 5 miles per hour, and that air is coming in from the northeast for the most part, so it's cooler, drier air with that nice cool breeze. Heading into the next couple of days, a beautiful forecast for Tuesday, Wednesday, and for Thursday, and then Thursday things start to change as we start to see those scattered showers and storms, so you might be excited by that cooler high temperature there, but it does come at a cost, and the cost is some rain. So here's a look. Our hour-by-hour forecast shows that drier day today with just that small chance for afternoon showers. Into the day tomorrow, very, very small chance of seeing any rain once more. Temperatures still in about the mid-80s. And then by the time we head towards Thursday, that rain moves in early, and so does that thick cloud cover with those showers and storms picking up into the later part of the day, and of course some heavy downpours possible. So we are definitely still in summer, and in August we start to watch as tropical activity ramps up, but these two systems I'm about to tell you, they're kind of ramping down. So this area that we've been talking about for a couple of days now, it's still an area of disorganized showers and storms, and the environment is still favorable for development, but the chance has gone down. So now in the next 2 days, it's a 40% chance. Yesterday morning it was a 70% chance. We continue to watch that very closely. It's moving north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. This is the one that we were showing you yesterday that was just off the North Carolina, Virginia coastline. Now it is far away from us. It is a non-tropical low. We are not expecting development from that system. Here's a look at our 7-day forecast as we head through the next couple of days, staying cooler and drier than normal, but then the rain returns by the end of the week and the heat returns right after that. 90s are not far off.
This morning, the search continues for a missing North Carolina woman. What law enforcement have found so far